Okay, so these next group of drills are specifically for debate and work with speaking and reading and those types of things. So the first one, some of these have fun names and some don't. Some of these drills I've been doing, some I've taken from other coaches or used. Some I've actually had this year I had my students create or find drills. So some of these come from them. So I want to make sure to give everyone credit. So the first one is called the bad politician. And this one you focus on over enunciating everything. When you over enunciate, you really work out your mouth muscles and your lips, and it helps you so that you enunciate perfectly when you're like speaking at normal pace. So this one would go, by regulating the amount of money providers can charge for certain health services, the overall cost of care would decrease. It would also help adjust the cost of medications to a manageable level for more patients, which in turn could help the economy. So your goal is to make your mouth really wide, really big, really enunciate. So in our country, in Idaho, we like to forget about certain sounds. So like my husband's name is Dalton, but we say Dalton. So your goal with this drill is to really enunciate all of those sounds as well. The next one is just basic tongue twisters. So tongue twisters are pretty common for drills. One I really like is the big black bug. Been a long time. The big black bug bled blue black blood while the other black bug bled blue. The big black bug bled blue black blood while the other black bug bled blue. So that really works on moving your mouth, and you can speed it up, slow it down. The next one is called the bootleg because my students stole it from I Love Lucy. And so you say the word Vitamita-vegamin as quickly and as much as you can. Vitamita-vegamin, 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 Vitamita-vegamin. You can go higher. You can tell students to fluctuate their voices while they're doing tongue twisters. There's a lot of other tongue twisters you can do. These are just a few. The next one is a reading drill. So I do a lot of these types of reading out loud drills. So one of them, you have students grab evidence or a case, and you're going to have them insert a word between every word. So I like to do watermelon or salsa. So I would do, by watermelon, regulating watermelon, the watermelon amount, watermelon of, watermelon money, watermelon providers, watermelon can, watermelon charge, watermelon for, watermelon certain, watermelon health, watermelon services, watermelon. And you just have them go until you say stop. So you want them to try to get to a point where they can just go quickly through. The purpose of it is because we want to practice having students read things quickly and smoothly because it helps them overall in a debate round. The goal for this drill is not to comprehend what they're reading. It's just to read smoothly and quickly. A lot of their evidence and cases, they're already going to know. So their goal in a debate round is to sometimes do it quickly, but to do it smoothly and cleanly. The next one is called silent speaking. So you're trying to get your partner or somebody in your class to read your lips. So you would go, and hopefully somebody could understand what you're saying. So it just really forces students to over enunciate. And the last one is, I like to call it, who's my judge? So I have students read evidence or a case, and I yell out who their judge is. You could say certain names if your students know judges really well, or you could say, you have a communication judge, you have a progressive judge, you have a slower judge, you have a new judge, and they have to readjust. I also like to say, be the most persuasive as possible, and they keep going. And then I say, be super persuasive but go faster, or I say, your life depends on it. Read their case as if your life depends on it as they're reading, and I just spit these things out while they're going, and it helps them to practice adjusting to their judges. So those are some debate-specific drills.